पवित्रता का हृदय कुंज में ऐसा पुष्प खिला जिसकी सुगंध से जीवन में सुख ही सुख मिला। पवित्रता का हृदय कुंज में ऐसा पुष्प खिला जिसकी सुगंध से जीवन में सुख ही सुख मिला।
Om Shanti, good morning, and a very hearty welcome to Brijmohan Bhai Sahab. So, Brijmohan Bhai Sahab is the senior most brother in the Yajna at the current times, and Bhaiji is a very popular speaker, writer, and a broadcaster. He is known for presenting deep spiritual truth with humor and wit. Bhai Sahab is also very friendly and humble while carrying out many responsibilities in Yajna. Bhai Sahab is Additional Secretary General of Brahma Kumaris and also Head of Finance and Accounts Department and also Chief Spokesperson of Brahma Kumaris at Headquarters and member of Apex Body and Managing Committee of Brahma Kumaris Headquarters, also Secretary of Brahma Kumaris Educational Society, Secretary of Raj Yoga Education and Research Foundation, and Chairperson of Politician Service Wing of Brahma Kumaris. Also, Bhai Sahab is Director in charge of NCR Zonal Services of New Delhi and also Principal Advisor of Brahma Kumaris at ORC. So, Bhai Sahab is a chartered accountant by profession and began his spiritual journey as a young college graduate in the year 1953. After working for nearly 17 years at Fertilizer Corporation of India, he resigned from the post of Deputy Finance Manager in the year 1973 to dedicate himself fully for the spiritual service of humanity. Bhai Sahab has traveled extensively in all 5 continents, delivering lectures and conducting Raj Yoga retreats, and also he has been a delegate at several international conferences. Today, we are very fortunate that Bhai Sahab has agreed to come up and meet all the double foreigners. We also have Sister Sharona with us. So Sharona Ban has been with Baba for nearly 40 years and is currently based in Israel as Director of Brahma Kumaris Israel, overseeing all the service activities there. So today Sister Sharona would interview Bhai Sahab on the topic subtlety and depth of purity in interactions. So thank you, Sharona Ban. Also, all the youth are requested to stay back at the end of the session. Bhai Sahab would like to meet for a few minutes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. And I should say that with all these titles that our dear brother Brijmohan has, I should be quite intimidated to sit here and interview him. But in fact, I'm not at all intimidated because I don't know him as all those titles. I just know him as a most dearly beloved brother who takes care of us at every opportunity and in every way. So I'm very, very happy to be able to sit with you and have a conversation. would you like to start off by sharing anything on this topic, or do you want me to start with some questions?
Well, if questions are asked, it is easier for me. The whole of Gita is in question and answer form.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
if questions come from them, that will be more useful.
Okay.
And anyhow, you can ask them in advance that if anybody has questions, they can send you slip.
Yep.
So we will have a lot of questions. So, but you can start with one.
Okay. Okay. In the moment that I am triggered, somebody said something, someone's done something, and it's like all the efforts I've been making to stay unshakable, peaceful, powerful, just go flying out the window. So in that moment where my purity is lost, do you have any tips in that moment for coming back to safety?
Right. First of all, about questions. So Baba says, if a BK wants to be happy, stop questioning. Okay?
Okay, Om Shanti.
Secondly, about the topic. Baba says no matter what the topic is, your stage should be top class. So we are only like play school, we are doing this question, answer and topic, etc. Now about your first question. First and foremost, thing is that purity, if we all become 100% pure, then this hall will be in the angelic region, not in this Gyan Sarovar. Okay. It means it's a process. Rome was not built in a day. How can a deity be built so quickly? The deity has to last for half the cycle at least. Very most durable, permanent state. So first of all, I should know that understanding everything, making all efforts, etc. Why I lose it? The reason is that in the first instance, I did not have it. The question of losing only arises if you have. I am acquiring it. So therefore, there is a complex thing called old karmic account, which stands in the way of my understanding and implementation. So if I know that, I will never feel I have lost it. Okay? So they say, I must spice my talk with humor. So I will give you one example. Huh? Okay. There was a father teaching maths to his son. And he said, "Oh, my brilliant child, how much it becomes if you add 60 to 80? 60 to 80. At least this elementary math all of us know. Huh? So he said, dear father, 240. And father patted him, oh, you will shine my name, and asked the servant to bring chocolate for the child and all that. Now a passerby was there. First he thought, why interfere? Then he could not stop asking him, sir, 60 plus 80, and he is saying 240 and you are patting him. He said, you do not know the full story. Yesterday he said 290. So in this lies the answer.
Yeah.
So we are improving. Okay? All right. Yes. Yes. No. Clapping takes half the joy. It is lost. Keep it. Yes. That is why we are taught to clap with one hand. The best is not to clap at all.
I know, but that was really good.
A clap afterwards when you are at the dinner table. Huh? Okay. Acha. Now, yes.
Okay. Any, looking at the clean and honest heart, Baba talks about the clean and honest heart. What is the heart? Where is it? And what is this clean and honest heart?
You are asking about my heart, your heart, or their heart?
The heart that Baba talks about when he uses this line.
Some people say, I have lost my heart altogether. It is with Baba. So that's why I'm asking. Achha. Okay. You know, there are two things. One is brain and heart. They form part of the body. And intellect and mind are faculties of the soul. But people normally synonymously use heart with the mind. Okay? When we say heart, you have a large heart, and large heart is a big disease. So therefore, don't confuse. Achha. Okay. Now, mind. The mind and intellect are part and parcel or faculties of the soul. I don't want to give an elementary lecture or first course, but everyone knows that our thoughts arise in the mind. And then we think about the thought, whether to implement or not to implement. So when Baba says you should have a clean heart, do we have a clean heart? Can we have a clean heart in this unclean world? You tell me.
With all the karmic accounts, as you spoke of a few minutes ago.
No, not only karmic account, surroundings, karmic account of all others. Every external and internal thing is affecting the heart.
Yeah.
I may start with a clean heart, with good intentions, okay? And there is a saying that the way to hell is paved with good intentions. So I start with good intentions. Sometimes somebody betrays me, tries to deceive me. I become warned. And then I do not have that such heart that I start receiving everything straight away. I have to check, vouch and all that. So therefore, this word clean heart has to be very carefully understood. It is very, very important. The one misnomer or misconception every human being has is that he can, or she can, we can clean our heart and have a clean heart. And for cleaning our heart, we have devised so many processes and ways by ourselves. As if, it is like a person with dirty clothes. He has to meet a person, very clean person. Now the person with dirty clothes thinks it is not possible to have the meeting, so first of all let me clean my clothes to be able to meet that person or sit on that chair next to him. So they devise methods. This Baba says, I am a washerman. Do I clean your hearts or you clean your hearts and then come to me? It's a very important question. That is why Baba says all types of charity, all types of penances, all types of studies and all those things, they are useless. But who has devised all those things? Going to Ganga, taking shower, going to pilgrim places, going to Makkah, Medina or whatever, Rome and everywhere. What for? Putting 3 coins in the fountain. What for? The basic thing is there is a flaw in the thinking. That we can have a clean heart. No. Baba says, this is very important, you should have the intention of cleaning your heart. This is called surrender to the doctor on the operation table. Let the doctor do everything, not I start interfering. You know, in a hospital nobody says, doctor, you put green drops in this person's eye, why you are putting red drops in my eye? But here we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. So this is self-medication, which is very dangerous. So this word clean heart means I should surrender my heart to him for cleaning. Otherwise I will interfere, my mind and my thinking or my friends or my like people they guide me how to go about it. And I will get into the mess, which already am in the mess, more mess. Okay. Now please repeat your question.
I love it. I love what you're saying. Because it seems like the further we get away from the golden age means the closer we come to the end of the cycle, there are more and more processes for how to be okay. Human, man-made processes.
Yes.
And when BKs get lost in that, it's like throwing your 3 pennies into the fountain.
Yes.
It's useless.
Yes. That is why more and more methods, more and more so-called advancements, more and more things are coming, being so-called invented, but we are lending it to more trouble, more mess.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Exactly so.
So this word clean heart only means that I surrender. That here I am, as is, where is, as they say. Here I am, whatever I am, Baba, you clean my heart.
Easy Raja Yoga.
That is easier because he is supreme. Sometimes even we start feeling my thinking is better than Baba's. It's a shortcut, you know. So whatever Baba says and is in line with my thinking, I accept. Baba says, child, you can go to the cinema also. No problem. You see if you have to go with someone. Oh, very good, very good. Because that is in line with Baba. So supposing Baba says, you have to be bodiless all the time. Yes, Baba, I will try. So this is the problem. So our own mind is interfering in taking that part of Shrimat which is in accordance with my thinking and feeling it very hard to have the other part of Shrimat which is actually the medicine.
Yeah.
You know, when you apply spirit on your arm, it will be very cool. But wherever there is a wound, it will sting. It will sting only wherever there is a wound. So here we don't want the sting. We only want the cool. That's the thing.
So is the medicine remembrance? Is the medicine continuing to deepen the relationship with Baba, opening more to everything he's giving?
You can write a whole book on this. But the fact of the matter is that all of us souls have our fixed spot, fixed place. And we have to go there. That is why knowing very well, understanding everything, and after the event we will clearly understand where we have gone wrong. But while it is happening, what makes it happen? The thing is what you call implementation paralysis. Implementation paralysis.
Implementation paralysis.
You know, you are seeing that a car is coming straight into your car. You are driving. You have got the brake, you have got the steering. You can save yourself. But there is implementation paralysis. And you just let that car hit your car.
You mean you kind of freeze in the moment?
I will give you a simpler example. There is a pigeon and the cat. Okay? When the pigeon sees the cat, he gets frightened, closes the eyes, and cat pounces on the pigeon. This is implementation paralysis. If the pigeon realizes it has got the wings, it can fly to the roof. Cat cannot come, it can save himself. So all of us get implementation paralysis for situations of fear and fright. And there are opposite situations of attractions and likes. There one gets into the trap like a mouse. So both ways we don't hit the target. And later on we say, oh, I should have done this. Yes, but after the event.
So
it has to happen. What I am trying to say is, it's a part of our, how to overcome implementation paralysis is practice, more practice.
Okay.
Becoming what we have been taught to do. So a person who has got that practice, for example, Dadi Janki won't get into that implementation paralysis.
Right.
So it is as easy as that. And again, taking the previous example of the student, we are progressing. So we should never feel, failure or disheartened at all.
Yeah.
Because our control is with Baba. Baba also knows this child cannot suddenly, he has got a big background and he has to take his time. So Baba will only encourage our strong points, never tell us, oh, you are like this, so that we become more dumb. This is the thing. So if we understand basic, then there is no reason for anybody feeling disheartened at all.
So it's an indication of a lack of surrender, as you were defining it. If I do give myself permission to feel bad about myself, be disheartened.
Even qualify that, lack of surrender, no. Full surrender. Full surrender will come. And I am surrendering bit by bit according to my capacity, my intensity of effort, etc. Supposing you are I am returning from Gyan Sarovar to Shantivan. It's a hilly road. Sometimes you will feel, mostly I am going down, but at certain places it will look like I am going up. Okay. Somebody photographs my car while I am at that place. And later on tells anyone, was Brother Brijmohan going down or going up? He will say he was going up. Okay? Reverse it. I am coming from Shantivan here, and there will be certain places where will be like going down. Somebody photographs and tells, is he coming up, going up or going down? He will say going down. But actually I am going up. So therefore, this deception we have to overcome.
Yeah.
When, number one, when it is confluence age, the map is before us, we can only ascend and ascend, nothing less than that. Our speed may be more or less. We are Brahmins, BKs, even the vegetation, the animal kingdom, they all become golden aged. Nature, elements become golden ages because the time has come. When sun has to rise, darkness has to go, then where is the scope for me with all the knowledge and in the process thinking that I am going down or I should be disheartened with my effort. The only thing is questioning what we are doing now. So this questioning must stop and you will be always happy. Because Baba has given us so many answers of drama, of repetition of drama, of our status, Baba Vida, so many things that there is no scope at all for us even to think. Okay?
Yeah.
All
So,
the thinking Baba has done. And Brahma Baba has churned it, made it more digestible for small children like us. So he gives us nice examples. For 70 years I have been listening Murli, the same Murli, every time I find something new. So such is the wonderful knowledge. And such knowledge which applies to all the children in one class, whether they are new or old. Same all over the world. So you can imagine what type of knowledge that will be.
so we're
And
talking.
we are entitled to that.
Yeah.
So all of us should clap our fortune. You clap your fortune, instead of clapping on my that thing, you will feel happy.
So you're talking also about faith, faith in myself, faith in God, faith in the confluence age.
Faith can be blind. The word,
Right.
when you talk of faith, the word blind also comes into our mind. So it is not like that blind faith.
Yeah.
A person dies, the soul goes away. In India, they light a lamp by his dead body, that this lamp will show him the way. You see, this is the type of faith we have got. When a person is dead, we shout Ram Nam Sat, God's name is truth, when we go to the graveyard. To the dead body we are now telling this. So this is the funny type of faith. You bathe in a dirty water of a river and you come and again bathe in your home to clean that and you call it purifying the soul. So this is not the faith.
Right.
We have been given thorough understanding and repeatedly and made to experience that situation. So that is the faith. The only thing is how much we have experienced. Certain things which are of this world, we are able to experience.
Yeah.
But when Baba says, you go to incorporeal world, you go to subtle world, you go to Satyuga, you see copper age, so that experience we have number-wise. So those who are full, they have full faith. And those who are number-wise, they say, Baba, take me to soul world, take me to soul world, but I am not going. Then I start doubting
Right.
my capacity.
Right.
This is the problem. At least I should feel others have gone. They are not feeling that disturbance. Once I went to Baba, this is a normal question, everybody will say, Baba, I want to improve my state of yoga. Everyone will say. Indirectly, it means something else, but we put it in the royal words. Just as sometimes we say, how much time is left for destruction? No, I don't want to ask for myself. People ask me. So tell me. So like that. So I also went to Baba, Avyakta Baba, and I said, Baba, I do not have a very firm yoga and feeling of atindriya sukh, out of, super sensual joy. Baba smiled, and then Baba said, child, you never had this experience? No, I said, Baba, sometime I have. Okay. If you have sometimes, you can have more time also.
Nice.
So now I am questionless. I come down. Yeah. So therefore, what Baba is saying, whatever I have said, you have passed through the drama cycle. We have all passed through. I have told you the track, how you have come down, everything. Make it your natural nature. And what has happened, our unnatural nature we have made natural, and the natural one we feel difficult to get back to. A person who starts smoking, he starts thinking that smoking makes him smart, smoking makes him alert, and he will, even a doctor who is a smoker will go for operating after smoking. But one forgets that this is not the natural state, but it has become natural. So unnatural things have become natural for us. Now these flowers are here. Whom are we fooling? Tell me. First it was a mixture, adulteration, then it became artificial, and now it has gone to virtual.
Yeah.
Why have these flowers? Have a big screen, have all the gardens of the world, all the waterfalls on the world by press of a button. But what is that? That is shadows. And this pleases none.
So it's like you're
So
saying.
like that our life has become artificial.
Oh yeah. So it's like you're saying there can't be all this questioning again and again because Baba's laid out all the ingredients for understanding, becoming everything. So instead of asking questions, just get to work with all this material and put yourself together.
No, there is one word there, which also very easy, a key to everything, but we forget that also. One boy was there. His mother said, you are going to the market, don't forget to buy postcard on the way. She knew that he is such a boy, he will forget something. She said, you tie a knot on your hanky, so don't forget to buy a postcard on your way. So he went for shopping, everything. When he came back, post office also came on the way, but he forgot. But for this knot was there. So similarly, there is a thing called switch on and switch off, Baba says. If we switch on our memory, on the switch of our memory, samriti what we call, it is so easy. But the basic thing is that switch also we don't switch on.
Yeah.
So that is why every day Baba gives us a murli. Then we remember, yes, we are so much self-respect. And after 1 hour, if gems are shared for ordinary pebbles, then what happens? Such nice knowledge we get, but when we get into normal routine, we use those words, but they devalued. So like that it is. That is why Baba says withdraw from all unnecessary things. To me, Baba gave me, I told you once, I used to sing, very fond of singing. And Baba also, when Baba went, uh, after every, I was official singer, although I am not such a singer, but I was very happy. One day Baba touched me, no more singing. Now I listen to songs. Sometimes I feel like, but I stop here because Baba has, and I have found it is very useful. I enjoy it more than I used to sing, the urge to sing or listening to. Similarly, I used to tell jokes, so much jokes I used to write in purity. One day Baba guided me, child, no more jokes. And actually I have found it used to make people happy, make me happy, but that was a very lower level. So the real fountain of joy which comes from a Murli point when it gets into our mind is much more. So if you get into that lower type of happiness, you can't enjoy. Then I felt, yes, it is like this. So what Baba, then I was not seeing the TV for anything but for news, and reading the newspaper also for news. I am in this world, at least I should know whether the Prime Minister of India is alive or dead, I must know, so like that. But Baba also used to use the newspaper headlines only. Then I found that whatever news I read is all negative, is all useless, and the newspaper has to fill the whole page. Somehow they will fill. A newsreader has to spend 15 minutes and must extend or what. So I felt mental torture. So I decided not to listen to the news on the TV because in between some other rubbish also they tell. I felt very happy. So like that, so when we have nothing to do with this old world, why? I go to Boston, they tell me to go and see the seashore. Why should I go? Unless it is in the drama, I am made to see. So I have found, I went to first to Canada. At that time the tower used to be second highest tower there. So all the BKs suggested to me, brother, you come and see that tower. I said, I have no inclination. No, you come and see the tower. Now I cannot be that resistant also. To please them, I went. So they took me to one elevation and they put some money, there was some telescope, and they made me to see the city, whatever I could see. After about 30 seconds it went off. The money is off, you are gone. Then they say, now we will take you to higher level and you will see there. I said, please. Because what I saw, I was seeing all the time when I will come down from the plane, the city is coming, or when I go up the plane, all those things. So this is superfluous. Yeah. So I learned, now wherever I go, I'm not interested at all. I replace it by golden age palaces or something and I enjoy. So basic thing is, whatever we have to live, it is, if you say I have to leave anger, and you think of every day leaving anger, you will never be able to leave it. Because you are only thinking of anger. So best thing is substitution or diversion. You do something else. So what I am trying to say to all my brothers and sisters is, I am sorry my neck is like this always, and my chair is not evenly placed, that Baba has made it so easy for the BKs. to attain perfection in a very joyful manner. Because why Baba has created the centers, why retreat centers, why Madhuban, why programs, go and do service of this person, that person. A thirsty person should come to the well, not well should go. The reason is to keep us busy in an unlimited way. And busy not in our Lokik, but in extended alokik. So we have a family, we have a largest family in the world, but we do not have that family which we used to call family. We also eat food, we eat better food, more varied food, but not that which was in my kitchen. So like that, if you put even poison in a river, it is diluted. So all those sanskar, they don't come in play because I can't, there is nobody to make me angry. So how will I become angry? Anger will get into a store with not to be used. So it's a very, very easy method. So we are doing everything, we are sleeping, rising, bathing, everything, but situation is different. So we have become godly children. So we do this. So this is a very easy way. And we are made to replace those things. You know, once I met an accident. I was driving a scooter. I met accident, somebody died. The people suggested you must have a car now, you will be having fear of this. I was a young person. I wrote to Baba. Baba said, yes, child, you buy car, what is there? I offered Bhog, purchase the car. Now, a person who does not have a car thinks it's a very big thing. A person having a motorcycle. I started feeling the troubles of the car. First of all, I was self-driving it. I have to wash it, clean it, take it to the garage, bring out, drive, get tired. Then I used to buy groceries, etc. And now I go in a car, he will charge me more. I cannot tell, please reduce the price. He will say, I have to earn from you only. So I will park my car away, walk to the shops. I felt it's a trouble for me. So after about 8 months, I requested Baba, I want to sell the car. Baba says, yes, child, you will get Bhiman in golden age, sell it. I offered Bhog and sold it. So the basic thing is that replacement. So anything you see good in this world, you replace it by golden age, you will see it is so inferior and so useless. Buildings, so high buildings like pigeonholes, and roofs are short, rooms are small. And in my school days, we used to have such a high roof. The fan had such a big rod, it used to all the time shake, but never fell. So much air around. But now, they do not have a rod at all with the fan. Sometimes they insert it in the concrete. So this is the difference. So Baba has made us all the three words we know. All the three aspects of time we know. We know what is going to happen to the world beforehand. So how lucky we are. And just like a play, we come and we study and then we, while we have our time going this, that, chatting and having interviews like this, okay, no problem. This is the thing.
So, everything you're saying just connects us to the delight of our Brahman life and
Yes.
stay connected. That's your easy Raja Yoga. So beautiful. I'm going to switch to another track.
Yes.
What was it that Mama and the other seniors knew never to hide from Baba?
You know, there are certain subtle things they look very small and insignificant. But they are such traits, if allowed to, in certain situations, to magnify, they can be very harmful. Just as these days people say, a little stress is good. A little stress is good. It keeps you alert and happy. Elementary thing, if stress is bad, stress is bad. How can a little stress be good and more stress be bad? Okay. Now similarly, children came to Baba, Mama, and they were the luckiest because they took birth in that situation. But still, Baba says that they are not new souls. All other divine fathers, they just come and are followed by absolutely new souls. They have to do nothing for them. Okay? Here, whether it is Mama, Baba, anyone, all have spent 84 births and 63 births, something wrong has been happening.
Yeah.
And Baba has also told us only at confluence you are given a bonus of a better life than you deserved otherwise. So if our last life, any birth is revealed by Baba, we will be frightened. So much loan is on us. But just as they make up a person with great loans and show him as a very well-off person, so Baba says that I have hidden that story from you so that you don't get disheartened. Okay. Now still, all those things are reflected in certain traits. And in those beginning days, the foundation souls, they worked hard that those traits are gone. For instance, Brahma Baba himself. Now Brahma Baba was told by Shiv Baba, you are a soul. Okay. We are also told you are a soul. If anybody of us is asked, we will say, yes, I am a soul. But one thing to understand you are a soul, and other thing to be a soul. And then soul connected with Supreme Soul. Otherwise soul also is vicious. So Brahma Baba wrote books, notebooks. I am soul, my wife's name, she is soul, this is soul, soul, like a schoolboy. Now we also see, we know I am a soul here, they are soul, but how much we practically see? Okay, these are all shining diamonds. No, we see also something else. And then we form certain ideas. This person does not come to Amrit Vela. Like those things we will form idea. To make myself great, I will say, this soul does not come to Amrit Vela. This comes early but cannot answer the Murli question, so I am smarter, and so on. So such small traits they used to share. So that is why one sister, in the evening, Mama used to hold that class. It used to call a court. So to avoid Dharamraj court. So one sister said, Mama, today at lunchtime they had served a sweet dish and also papad, So I gave up my sweet dish to have 2 papad. So Mama, did I do something wrong? So I am giving you example. Okay. First of all, the answer lies in the question itself. Why a person who is doing that should have a doubt to ask a question? Then Mama said, although the sweet dish is considered more valuable, more tasty, more expensive or whatever, and papad is considered ordinary, but you are having some inclination special for papad, so that you have shared it with that, so your own conscience is pricking That is why you are asking me. So that is not the right thing to do. Even to get food, you are given a helping. Now somebody wants a second helping is also given. But the best thing is I should be satisfied with what I have been given. And some have likes, I don't want this, I want this. So all those things show mental traits. Presently it is in the food. On a larger scale, if you put that person into any position, it will reflect in many things.
Yeah.
So like that were asked. So Baba used to ask. At night, Brahma Baba will get up, go to the watchman and said, did you see anything wrong? And they will tell whatever they felt. So any extraordinary thing, any abnormal thing will be analyzed, and then they will give directions and lesson to all the people. It is like this. So slowly they have got into that stage of perfection. We also have a chance, but how much we do, we take it lightly. This is nothing.
So are you saying that my conscience I should be listening to my conscience rather than asking, is this right or wrong?
No. My conscience cannot give me a right judgment. It can give me judgment only to the extent it is a clear conscience.
Right.
If it is tainted, if it has some self-interest, some motive, something, then only to the extent it has not got degraded, it will reply. It does reply. Everyone's conscience replies, but not perfectly.
So who do we not hide
Shrimat.
these little things from?
No. Shrimat will tell us.
Srimad will
And
tell us.
even if you know that this is wrong with me, we must confess. Idea was, if you tell to Baba and Mama or senior this is that, then you will be relieved of it.
Right.
Otherwise it will remain in your conscience. You may express it, oftentimes it will prick. Just as in Christianity they have got confession system. So it is like that.
Yeah. So
Presently we can go to Baba's room. We can go to Baba's room and whatever we feel, I think this thing has gone wrong, I have wasted time, whatever, and give it to Baba. So that also clears the conscience.
nice. Looking at the time, so if anybody has questions, they can write it and send it up. But otherwise, in the meantime, Bhaisap, could you share with us what you do when you sit down for a 2-hour bhakti? Do you have to get yourself into it before you sit down? Do you sit down and then bring up some churning or experiences of the past? I say this because the other day Paba Didi was conducting meditation, 2-hour bhakti, and she was saying, she gave a class the day before, saying that she doesn't do any of these things like go to the subtle region, go to the soul world. She just remembers Baba because she knew Baba. So she remembers a scene or just being in his presence, and that's her 2 hours. Is it the same for you? You're just remembering your experiences of Baba coming into that companionship? Or are there other things that maybe we who didn't know Brahma Baba in that way need to maybe know about or we could be using?
First of all, those who have not seen Brahma Baba
In the physical.
Huh?
In the physical.
In the physical form,
Yeah.
they have an advantage. Why? Because anyone, this is my experience, anyone who has met or seen Brahma Baba, had sustenance even for a day, must pass through Brahma Baba to reach Shiv Baba. The one who has never seen Brahma Baba or anything, he will go straight to Shiv Baba. This is a system. When I think of my grandfather, first I think of my father. I cannot avoid that. Okay? If you are a direct child of the grandfather, you are a father, he doesn't come in between. It is natural. So Brahma Baba used to say, and Shiv Baba has also said, all my children, all, the one who came on day one and the one who comes on last day, I give them equal treatment in certain matters. In fact, in all matters, but they feel some handicap, so they are not able to understand it. How? Wherever I feel I am at a disadvantage than others, if I check, I will find that is an advantage for me.
Yes.
Okay?
That's loving and having faith in the drama.
No
Nobody's
faith,
missing
no faith,
out.
no. Pure logic.
Nice.
Suppose a teacher at a center sits in meditation. Let us fix the time at 4 o'clock, okay? A teacher will, from adjoining room, has to come for meditation at 4 o'clock and will feel 5 minutes before 4, if I get ready, okay, I can come and sit in the class. A student also comes in the morning class and his house, let us say, is 2 kilometers away. The more the better, but I am taking simple example. Now that person has to reach at 4 o'clock. That person will wake up earlier. He will also have the travelling time, ready time, and go back also. So who will have more yoga time than the teacher? He. So advantage. Similarly, those who come early, many years before Gyan, they think they are lucky souls. We have come only later on, we have missed something and all that. Let me tell a joke first, because it is getting boring. A person had ticket for football match, football, you call it something different in USA, soccer or something. So he hired a taxi and there was traffic. He reached that stadium late. The game had already gone for 45 minutes. So at the gate he asked, what is the score? He said, no score as yet. Nobody has done a goal. He said, then I have lost nothing. You see? So such are also the people. That the game will mean sometime no goal also, but he felt, I have lost nothing, because there is no goal on either side. So similarly, what I want to say is that if you have to boil chickpeas, you soak it, you put soda, you take lot of time. And when you put tomatoes in your vegetable, when it is already ready and down from the stove, because they will just melt like that. So similarly, a person who has a reservation in a plane, he will go at the right time And a person who has yet to buy a ticket, he will go much in advance, doubting and all that. So all those who have come earlier in Gyan means that they required more grinding. And those who already have such already ready, they will come later on. With a handbag, they can come anytime. So that also the advantage.
So,
And then at that time the Gyan was not refined.
right.
You see so many things were told, you are God and something like that, and they refined. Now you have the refined Gyan. Plus you have got so many people. Earlier a score of people are saying God has come. Everybody will doubt. Now millions are there, say God has come, say they will have confidence. Yes, something is there, isn't it? Like that.
Yeah.
So everything has got advantage. But we are in the nature of not counting our blessings, but thinking what is I am missing. And we lose our blessing also.
So maybe then it's not as pertinent, but still, what do you do with your mind,
So
your
what I
heart,
am telling
when you sit
you,
in yoga?
there is no hard and fast rule,
Right, right.
no cut and dry method for even an individual himself. Baba has also said in so many murlis that supposing it depends upon the previous day you have spent,
Okay.
your routine and so many other things, your mental disturbances, your so many thoughts, all that, and we do not know, any old sanskar emerges suddenly, and for no reason you start feeling blank.
What do you do?
So Baba says,
do.
Baba says, no, I am doing only what Baba has said.
Yeah.
Baba says, there is one thing called Gita and other thing called Bhagavad. Bhagavad has stories. Stories of what happened in the yajna. In the books also they have written stories. Krishna did this, he did that. So all of us have got stories of our Gyan life. Okay? Those stories will come so easily. You start any story, and because as soon as the mind gets diverted and get interested, absorbed in the story, you are perfectly ready for meditation. Only 2 days back, I was sitting with some sisters and it became 11 p.m. They met. No, I am in the habit of early meditation rising. So I got up, but I was feeling those thoughts. Then suddenly, I thought of my recent visit to London. I said, oh, I went to London, there someone interviewed me, and that was a successful interview. So I started enjoying, and I became very fresh. Then I thought, even sitting in meditation, I will have one more story of London in my mind, so that I am powerful enough, fresh enough to give drishti to others. So like that it is.
Okay. So it's the same key. Keep yourself in the happy, the positive, but the elevated, true happy and positive. Yeah, there you go.
Because it is a very subtle subject, and you have to have thoughts, and thoughts, powerful thoughts and good thoughts.
Yeah, this is a whole subject in itself, actually, isn't it? The power of thought. That was a quote that I took from Baba. He was saying, you children have not understood the power of thought. So just to even hear you talk about that.
Power of silence, if we apply, this is such a powerful power, but it looks so innocent and weak power. So otherwise, it's very power of yoga, excellent. But we say, I am sick, let my fever be over, I will have yoga. Not that my yoga will remove my fever. Some time back only Murli Baba has said, after yoga children feel tired and sleepy. Should it refresh them or should they feel tired?
Right.
So like that. It requires love, it requires great attraction. The same type of attraction we had in the world for things we had passion for. And those things we will get up at night and say, oh, and you go get the sleep and a fish out of water. So like that, do we have that stage or we are just, okay, time has come now, acha, how many minutes are over, and like today also in Shantivan there was a commentary of Baba about this. But there is no hard and fast rule.
Right.
And for everyone, every day, situation is different and you have to change the formula.
And I guess changing the formula, if there's any bottom line, it's just like do what you need to do to get yourself into those higher feelings.
Now you see we eat the same food, but every day we change the variety, isn't it? So like that.
Yeah, so nice. I think that we are finishing up. Is that right? Are we going till 12:15?
Om Shanti. So thank you, Sister Sharona, for beautiful questions, and Bhai Sir for such amazing clarity on a lot of very subtle aspects, subtle and practical things. Thank you, and we would have a minute of meditation. And meanwhile, all the youth are requested to come forward, please, and occupy the front row. Thank you.
पवित्रता का हृदय कुंज में ऐसा पुष्प खिला जिसकी सुगंध से जीवन में सुख ही सुख मिला पवित्रता का हृदय कुंज में ऐसा पुष्प खिला जिसकी सुगंध से जीवन में सुख ही सुख